How's it going, pal? Welcome back. We're back in Glasgow where we finished off last week. We are joined again by Scott and Simon. Simon's getting set up. We're shooting some exciting content this week, talking all about Power Life's impact, our mission, and why we do what we do, which is why we've got these two to help us out. We're making a 1 to 2 minute brand video. We're also going to talk about our social giveaway with Outside In. That's going live this week. Check it out on Instagram. We're giving away a voucher. But Simon, first things first, we need to run those titles. Right, Simon, we're all set up.
Almost. Just need
to mic you up. You can tell us about where you got that mic in another vlog. You tell me every time that we get that mic out.
It's a great story, Jeremy.
It is a very good story. We are shooting a 1 to 2 minute brand video for use online. We're going to talk about Power Life's origin story, the impact that we make, and what Power Life ambassadors feel about our brand, which is why we have me, you, and this guy. So we're going to get mic'd up, set up the cameras, and we're going to start shooting. Here we go.
I'm delighted to be a part of this Power Life community who are bringing about huge impact to children who need it most through the simple act of buying Power Life products.
Right, boyo, we're done.
Productive day.
I need to find new friends.
Yeah.
That's 2 weeks in a row you've been the face of it.
I don't mind it, I quite like it. But I think do you know what I was just thinking is, I'm not here because we are mates in the sense that like I'm here because as a customer of Power of Life, like I have a genuine belief in what you're doing. So the fact that we're friends is just a bit of a bonus on top of that.
Amazing.
If you were selling something that I didn't believe in, it would you wouldn't see me
Wouldn't
hanging
see
about
you
as much as what I'm trying to say.
Nice. Yeah. Well, how do you think it went, Scott?
Really good. I think there's a lot of good stuff in there. I think we've captured what the business is trying to do, and I hope people can see the benefit and what Power of Life is starting to do. This is the start of the journey, isn't it? This is
feels like
you'll be able to look back in this
years
in a
time.
couple of years, having delivered millions of solar lights to people all across the world who need it most, and be able to say, remember when it was just 3 guys with it.
Amazing. Right, Simon, we're in a hurry. We need to edit this thing all together today. So Scott's got lots of meetings this afternoon. So we're going to wrap up, get some more bit more of that B-roll shot on mobile, and we're going to hit the road, go back to the shed, back to the office, and chop, cut this all together.
Sounds good.
Thanks very much again, Scott.
Very welcome.
Let's hit the road. Go.
See ya.
An absolute beach. Absolute beach.
Can you see it? I got everyone.
Absolute peach. You've all been got by Scott. Right, Simon, we've packed up. We've finished our interviews for our brand story. We're going to cut that this afternoon. But we're doing something exciting. Really exciting. We are talking Power A Life impact. We've totaled up what we sold over Christmas, and we're now going to send those lights to one of our partnered schools in Zimbabwe, and we're going to talk to you all about how it's going to change kids' lives. Pretty powerful stuff, I would say. Pretty powerful, Simon. Right, in the car, off we go.
Right, Jeremy, back to the ranch. Let's go.
We need a coffee.
We top up of your trophy.
Please.
Ooh, spillage.
Merci beaucoup.
De rien. Lovely. Yellow. Power Life yellow.
Oh yes.
Always on brand.
Let it mellow. Alright.
Here we go.
Here we go. Let's talk impact.
Let's do it, Simon.
Yes.
So as we mentioned, we have traded over Christmas. First lot of sales coming in since we launched online in September. Massive thank you to all of our customers. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for backing our mission. We now need to talk about what your purchases are allowing us to do on the ground in Africa.
Take us through what we sell. The merch.
The merch. We sell power banks, Simon. Wee Pal, Big Pal, Mega Pal, all designed to keep you powered on the go. Super useful, high quality product, like you're getting a charge straight out of the wall. And for everyone we sell, we're able to then gift a solar light to a child in one of our partner schools. Currently, we're working in Senegal, the Gambia, and Zimbabwe. And you, Simon, have come out on every one of our giving missions to date. So
I have indeed.
You've seen it firsthand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. It's
incredible.
It's incredible to see the impact that it makes, you know. Firsthand, it's great.
First trip out then, Simon, where did we go?
We went to the Gambia.
We did.
So we went to a school out there to do some visiting and some gifting and making contacts, and it was a real eye-opener.
Yes, it was.
Into the life out there.
Big insight. Big insight.
Yeah, big, massive insight, and it just proves that these lights will make a big difference.
Huge
big change.
You could see.
Yeah, so we could see that kids needed light at home to do their work. Most of them were having to stay at the schools after school to do their homework, and the ones that did go home had to do chores and housework and help their parents.
Right.
And by that time, when they're done, there's no light for them to do any homework. So that's where these come into play. You know, these amazing lights. Once it's dark, they can do their homework and they can charge it during the day, at night. Day at night.
Charge during the day, use it
Charge during the day, using it at night.
Yep.
It's perfect. You know.
Big impact. So I guess like the Gambia for us was. It was the first time that we saw the scale of the challenge, right? Like there was a school in an urban poor area. We were told that there was 1,500, 2,000 pupils in this one school, and 80-90% of them didn't have power at home. So as Simon said, by the time they've walked home, they're helping their parents, they're keeping the family going, and the thing that slips is the homework. And by the time they're able to do it, it's pitch black at night. They're doing it either with kerosene lamps, candles, which are dangerous,
campfire.
So they're a grade suffer. So that's massive challenge, and that's where we're hoping to make a difference. So the next year we went out to Zimbabwe, make some more connections, get more partnered schools on board, and you headed out to meet new schools in Zimbabwe. Do you want to tell us a bit about it, Simon?
Straight off the plane, we went right over to the school to
no rest.
Yeah, no rest. We went right over to the school to gift some lights. So yeah, as soon as we got to the school, we started gifting out the lights, and they were really well received.
Amazing stuff. And I think what was really exciting in Zimbabwe was that it's in Zimbabwe that we started to track and measure our impact. So not only do we want to tell you that your purchases are changing lives, we need to prove this thoroughly, that there is an impact when kids get a light.
So Jeremy, take us through some of those stats.
So the crux of it is, Simon, that kids in Zimbabwe are tested in 2 core subjects, English and Maths, every 2 weeks. And what we were able to prove in the space of only 8 weeks is that every kid that received a solar light improved their grades in both subjects, in every year, every class, every kid that we tested. So we saw improvement across the board for every child that was a recipient of a solar light. And the biggest impact came with primary 5 maths, where they went from a 19% class average test score up to 56%, as I said, in only 2 months,
meaning that because they were able to do their homework at night, they almost tripled their math scores, which is huge.
Some impact, isn't it?
Massive.
And to see it working straight away is a massive,
super quick.
It proves
really
it's working,
fast. Proves that it's working. The impact is almost immediate, and it's life-changing.
And the most amazing part of it is that the kids that get 50% above on their grades can graduate onto high school.
Right. And that is the big one. Where
That's the biggest step there is, isn't it?
biggest step.
Yeah.
So kids that go on to high school will earn more money in their lifetime. They tend to live for longer. They have more opportunities in life and are far more likely to lift themselves and their families out of poverty. So do you know what? I think that's probably a nice place to wrap up on our impact. Massive thank you to all of our customers that have backed us over the last couple of months. We have 202 solar lights to gift thanks to your purchases. That's enough for almost 10 full classrooms in Zimbabwe of primary school kids, which is an entire generation of a school that is now going to be able to graduate onto high school, and their fortunes will completely change. So thank you.
Thank you very much. So before we pack up these lights, we're going to chat giveaway.
So you might have noticed our not so subtle subliminal messaging. This month's social giveaway is with Outside In. I think the website is weareoi.com.co.uk. We'll link it above or below. The competition is on Instagram, and we are giving away a £25 voucher for OI. If you haven't already, check out our Instagram. That's where the competition is going to run all of this week. Awesome brand, amazing buy to give. Go and check them out. We know our friends have already done it, making sales. So yeah, check out OI social giveaway on Instagram.
Here we go. We have had our coffee. Simon is already on the edit. There he is there. And the fire, oh, it's blazing. My goodness, it's warm now. Can't see our breath anymore. Very, very good. We are going to get the last few shots in the can for this week's vlog. We're going to pack up some solar lights next to the new stock drop. Thanks for your orders. Thank you very much. And then we're going to call it a day because we're keen for a weekend. We're going to get this thing edited and done in one single day.
One day.
Come on, let's keep going. We're cracking. Boom.
Almost there.
And there you have it. 2 boxes ready to go, full of solar lights, to our partner on the ground in Bulawayo, Zimbabwe, who'll do the fulfillment, the last leg fulfillment to the kids for us. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like, drop us a comment. We're always keen to hear from you. Remember the Outside In giveaway on Instagram. Eyes peeled, stay tuned, and we will see you next week. In the meantime though, if you see our interview that we did this morning with Scott on socials, give it a like, give it a comment, keen to see what you think. And at that, we will see you next week. Bye!